Okay, so this is game 17 pre-game. Loading screen. We've got a Yasuo. Well, we've got Ornn into a Yasuo. We've got a counter pick on my Graves, which is Jack's jungle. Jack's actually counters Graves. He's probably his strongest counter at this stage. Just with his E negating your auto attacks, etc. And he can jump on you, stick to you sort of thing. And then he gets that armor and magic resist from his ultimate. Here we've got Caitlyn, Nami in the bot lane against Yunara.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yunara is pretty strong right now. Well, Yunara, Lulu.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So Jax is instantly, trying to push straight into my jungle for vision priority. Gets away. Vladimir is smart enough to actually block out auto attacks. So I didn't want to burn flash. Get the damage off, which is good enough for me. I will just sit and watch for vision again. I like to sit in front of red buff. Make sure no one sneaks into my jungle like that Jax was just trying to do. Or the Vladimir doesn't try to get an early ward in like the Vex tried in our last game. Game number 16. So we chunked out that enemy mid laner as she went to ward my Raptor camp, basically. So she was half health when she started in lane. That's why that spot's really good to stand in and defend vision. So Caitlyn's going to be outranging Yunara early. Being able to get, that early game priority. I want to path towards Caitlyn and Nami. As we can see, Caitlyn and Nami are already kind of pressuring Yunara out of her own lane. Just going to evade vision by hugging that wall. We know that Jax would have had to go B and then start his camps late. So he'll still be on his bot side. And even if he's top side, I'd just pressure him and look to kill him. I'm not really worried. If he's not here, I'll just take all of his camps. But while we're doing this, we're constantly watching the map. Seeing what play we can make next. We're seeing who's pressuring, who's got prio. I'm noticing how Yasuo is low, so I can just go for a level 3 gank. Instantly help Ornn out. Yawn. So we make Yasuo into Yawn. Yawn, well, I don't know why I keep calling Yawn. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty good. Ornn gets that early advantage. Ornn's a late game champion too, so if he's dominating Yas early, then that's a huge up. Now normally I'd go for Youmuu's first. As soon as I had 600 gold, I'll just go for a Cloak of Agility. Get that crit chance. And those crits will just help you clear your jungle that little bit faster early game. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Because 600 gold is such an awkward amount of gold on Graves. You can buy boots and a ward, but you can't afford a longsword, so it's kind of like, an awkward position to be in. So I managed to find, the Jack's just basing where he was. And we got his flash. Level 1, remember? So that's why I wasn't too worried. I wasn't burning my flash to get him. I'm just saving it. Waiting for him to use his Q, and then I'll flash auto, if need be. So this is basic stuff. I'm just going to go into a full clear. because bot lane isn't in the lane. They've gone base. I'm going to utilize their time spent running back to lane to just clear my jungle and gain XP and gold, of course. Pinging and typing in the chat to let or know where Jax is. The least I can do is that if I'm not going to be able to show up. So you can also let your mid laner know if he's on crab too, because a lot of the time if they're not ganking top lane after crab, they'll be just going straight to mid lane too. When he kind of like, so depending on the scenario, he could just be trying to roam from crab through the mid lane to go to his raptors. I always love when Yasuo's play top side because they're always so aggressive. And doesn't it suck playing Graves sometimes? So just thin that wave so it's basically 7 minions versus 7 minions. Jax makes a good play here, waiting in that bush, knowing that I'm going to fall back to my camp afterwards. So like the higher Ela you are, you obviously want to avoid doing what I just did and just go base on the top tower if you don't know where Jax is. Because a lot of the time they will be watching that top lane fight. And while that top lane fight is happening, it will give them time to roam up and sit in that bush. So you just go base, get healthy again, and then get back on the map. And you can run to his bot side quadrant if it's spawning. So Jax would have went base as soon as he killed me before. And then before he takes his bot side camps, he's ganked bot lane. Which we could be pinging bot lane to let them know. Okay, Jax is probably going to be around here. Sharing that information. Just kiting out his E. Waiting to see if Nami's going to show up. Waiting to see if Echo's going to move. Echo moves. So that's why I keep pressuring the Drake. If Echo didn't move, then the Drake would become risky. Especially being like Chemtech. Just walking up in between autos. Don't want Jax to get too close. So he's now discovering that I took his bot side before. So the only thing left for him to do is rush grubs, or just take his top side quadrant off the map. Or gank Ornn that's now starting to get lane priority, pushing into the tower. We could force grubs with the Ornn priority right now. Or we can just continue full clearing. Not over pressuring. I'm just letting the team know that he's only going to be in his topside jungle here. So I grab red before grubs. Now, even though I know Jax is around, we're trying to like use our tempo advantage just to like either get grubs, get a gank off, pull Jax to us, and then fight. There we go, Jax shows, but it just wasn't at the right circumstances to get a kill. We wait, we wait, we wait. We don't overcommit. Just using our kiting method to like not overcommit. Checking to see what Jax is doing. Can assume he's going back. So I was grabbing vision. Now that he's gone back, gives me free grubs. Trying to ping on to show here. Yeah, I don't know why Ornn didn't help me out. He just let the Yas leave lane. I was trying to play off the back of the Jax going base, so we could just take grubs for free, but obviously Ornn didn't have the same idea. So I'm not just gonna run straight back to grubs if that's the case. Like, we're just gonna have to let it happen. Defend our Raptors off the Jax. He might go grub straight into my Raptors if I went straight to bot side there. So as it spawns, I take it. And now I look to start pressuring bot side because of that Ornn error. I don't want to put any more trust into him with funneling my time and gold into him. So now we'll take out the jungle off from the outside in, assuming Jax is in his top side. We can make a play bot side for free. And their bot lane's not really expecting that. So we're going to trade this for grubs.
What are you playing at?
We're going to assume that Jax is probably on Raptors. No, he's bot side. He's catching their wave. Bit strange. He's just giving me full priority on his jungle. He's probably answering to bot lane pings. So now, within like 2 minutes, we've got 5 kills of just showing bot side and showing on Graves' mistakes and bot lane mistakes. Jack's mistakes. See how he didn't secure his bot side quadrant before doing that bot lane play, so now that gives me full priority on his bot side and Drake, because he's dead. Normally I'd hit that plant, but I saw that bot lane needed it to get over the wall, so I left it up. I'm not jumping over the wall, trying to like grief it to get a kill. Just making sure I secure a Drake. I'm not chasing kills. It's one thing I'll never do is like just chase around mindlessly, trying to get kills. It's a low elo mistake.
An ally has been slain.
So we get Drake, spend the gold advantage, get back on the map. And we've got that 2 item power spike. Yeah, so in these lower elos, I really like to, if I'm playing a carry champion, make sure I'm securing gold in scenarios like this, because I feel like I can trust myself the most with shutdown gold, like having that shutdown bounty on my head and utilizing that gold that I get from the kills the best on the map. So I always try to like kill secure in certain scenarios. I don't try to blatantly just like kill steal. If like Caitlyn was standing there burning all of her spells into like an enemy player, you know, like I wouldn't just fire an ult out of nowhere just to steal a kill, but if it's like a full battle, I'll make sure I'm trying to optimize myself into a position where I'll get that kill, with the kill gold, because I honestly back myself in carrying the team.
An ally has been slain.
Making sure we continue counter jungling on Jax when he makes those errors, like shows on the map, without
Enemy has
securing his camps. If he's gonna die in grief on the map, we're gonna be punishing him. Especially if he's not taking his camps before dying.
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
So I'm playing off Caitlyn's pressure. She's doing a real good job of pressuring bot lane.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Now normally I would build 3 items before picking up my level 2 boots or level 3 boots. But because Yas is kind of getting stronger, there's a Jax, Yunara, there's a lot of AD, I want to get those level 3 tier boots.
An ally has been slain.
Invest in a bit of defensive stats, in other words. Vladimir hasn't really started coming into the point where he's doing like bulk magic damage, so that's why plated are really good at this point of the game.
Let's settle the score.
I'm not going to overchase. Just use that.
What are you playing at?
Use the fact that they're low to steal Drake instead of chasing them down that lane. Being ganked or teleported on by an enemy. Do the next best thing. Or the better thing. Just working our way towards Soul. Oh, Orn's stealing my farm too. We're just applying as much pressure as we can be. This will allow Echo to also pressure top. make sure we're, you know, spacing and dodging as much as we can during that fight. We're still allowing Echo to push in those towers, which is good. I want to make sure I'm escaping that fight. We're still trading the towers for the kills as well. We didn't completely lose that fight. It was a 4v5.
Feeling lucky.
I feel like Atakan's a really underrated objective. So I always try to secure it in most of my games, if I can. So mid push gave us Atakan, mid tier 2, and top tier 2. And then nearly that tier 3 tower in the top lane.
Any bright ideas?
Make sure we're sending out some affirmation to the boys in the chat as well. And we're gonna full clear now. Keep securing gold. I'm not giving my gold over to laners. They're not giving me their waves, so why should I give them my, you know, jungle camps? Don't, you know, ever allow that to happen. They're your camps, just like the laners get angry at you for stealing their waves.
Always trouble.
Alright, that was kind of grief. I'll just keep clearing down, wait for Drake to spawn. Just gotta be careful, don't do that. I'm just instantly typing in the chat, like, my bad, just run away, do not fight. A lot of your friendly teams will just... Like, this is really bad. See how they're like engaging on a 4v5? This is like not good. A lot of friendly teams will think this is the way to go when you die or a friendly player gets killed. They'll like think that they have to just go all guns are blazing into the team fight and then they end up getting aced and it's a 4v5. So like, I didn't get much off, you know, spell wise before I died, so it's not worth trying to engage into that fight after me dying there. You just back off and defend your towers. So you gotta make sure you're pinging your team to get back. If that ever happens. If you grief it and you're like, oh shit. Just do not fight. Just regroup, defend the towers. And once you spawn again, then you can do it. You can look to do a 5v5 again. Like, what spells did they use to kill you in that scenario? Did anyone flash? Did anyone ult? When you're on the map in the next 40 seconds, you can utilize that information you got for the next team fight. Instead of just going straight into that fight, 4v5, your friendly's like teammates died. Yunara is actually getting pretty strong now. We're gonna lose the Drake soul because of it. Echo's pushing top side. So we made 2 poor decisions in a row. This is where like you have to stay focused. Don't start spam pinging Echo. Just like let him know it's soul. He's like not realizing the fact that it's soul point. So the reason I was bot lane was because I was trying to secure a vision, trying to get a little pick before we try to get this soul point.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed.
Echo, like you can see he just Spent all that. Spent TP. We lost Soul. The Soul was on me, yes, but he could have still been in that vicinity or TP'd on. You can tell like that he's just not that good, and we just got to understand that and move on. Just stick to the game plan. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait another five minutes for Drake, but we just got to stick to the process. We made those errors. We have to play perfect from here on out. Trying to get a little pick. If we can manage to get a pick here, we can get Baron for free. So we're forcing that. Yunara's mid. This is a good opportunity for us to get a pick. It's flashing out straight away. Echo's still nowhere near like this team fight, so it's kind of frustrating. Like we easily win that fight with Echo. I'm just gonna instantly pressure mid so that they can't Baron. They have no mid lane wave. It's pretty hard to do Baron after that. They're gonna kind of be forced to stop me mid lane. And now the team's mental health is starting to go real downhill, even though we're not really losing. So Yunara starts to think, okay, I'm getting pretty strong now, I can 1v1 Graves. But normally Yunara would have Lulu. So we're gonna instantly base. I'm gonna ping them to do Drake's Baron, start Baron. Everyone's bot lane, I just kill Yunara. Go.
Let's settle the score.
Bit slow on the base. Just buying, but you know, we'd rather be sure on what we buy, make sure we buy the right items than just rush out of base. Not spend our gold efficiently. So just that little mistake by Yunara loses her Baron. She was starting to kind of like carry the team in a way, you know? Echo's starting to like not cooperate. Yunara's starting to carry. They were starting to flip the game, the little trades. This gives confidence back into our team now though. They're like, it's good, we've got to just reassure them. Really trying to force a little pick here. If we can get a pick, it's game over. Echo's still not cooperating. Look, he's on blue buff. We're just going to try and have to do it without him. It's almost like a 4v5. Yas can't resist. Has to engage. Echo Jones, we get the Yunara. What do you know? Thank you. We've actually got some really good support happening from Nami. So thank you, Nami. Playing really well. Echo's like going for top in him. Instead of just killing Vlad and ending the game. So now we just have to back off. Go for Soul. Don't overextend here. Just ignore. Take the Drake. messing around, just securing the Drake.
Settle the score.
If I die there, overextend, then we lose Drake again. You have to wait another 5 minutes. The worst thing they can do right now is overextend and get killed. So I'm trying to ping them to be like, no, don't push up on the map until your strongest player is on the map in the same vicinity. Because then I can pressure too. That's why I'm trying to Yomi's get straight onto the map to pressure when Echo and Ornn pressure too. So that top lane's now pressuring in to their base. So I want to move up when that wave and Ornn moves up too. So 3 show bot. We've just got to use that information. Pressure as best as we can. I'm trying to use my gold leads to just close this game out now. Pulling Yunara from bot lane to come mid as well. I don't know why they're worried about bot lane wave. Ekra will pick that up when he spawns. So I'm making sure I'm flashing, not dying. If I die, we'll possibly lose the game off the back of just one death. So I flash out of there straight away. I'm not messing around. This game slowly becomes harder to close out. Grave starts to fall off at this point. Any gold I'm earning after that Infinity Edge is just falling off gold. I need to close out with my max item power spike, which is right now. I'm gonna have to try and get a side lane pick on like Yasuo, so then we can create like a man overlap, like a 4v5 in our advantage. Waiting for Yas to show up either on the Gromp or the top lane wave. Just to overextend, I'll just be able to one-shot him. Trying to just wait in the bush, wait for someone to show up. Jack shows up. I should have waited for his E to be on CD. It's okay, we get the flash. Now I see Yunara goes B, so I'm just trying to pressure these guys straight away. Kill, kill, kill. Yunara's not around. Damage him. Just use ult to damage him. Now I'm pinging Baron. Let's get this done. Thank God we have Nami to actually help. Right, now we have to end off this Baron. Because we've got 2 inhibs down, we're pushing super minions into their base, giving them free XP. We need to look to push bot lane in, get 3 inhibs, use Baron to push all 3 waves simultaneously when you get the double super minions. And that's how you can close the game out. They won't be able to stop it. A lot of players don't understand this and they just like overextend, they push, they kind of grief it so that you can't get to the point of having 3 inhibs and then the double super minion waves coming into the base at the same time. So then you'll have 6 super minions and the Baron buff pushing into their bot towers or their Nexus towers, and like you just can't stop that siege. We've got Elder spawning, of course. Just getting that. Trying to get vision priority. You can clear vision. Go base. Refresh your wards as a support. Come back onto the map with 4 more wards, maybe a red ward or 2. So the team griefs it. Team mega griefs it. I'm just going to make sure I do not die. I'm going to use Baron. Take the wave. I'm going to take that wave so they can't push mid. Just give Elder.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
We notice they go B. I know there's a ward on that bush. I'm just trying not to die. If I die here, we lose. 100%. Now I'm gonna, like, try and get this bot lane tower. I'm gonna pray my team doesn't die. Just ping retreat. Just kill the wave. Use Baron.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy
We get a double kill, which is insane. So the fact we chose to go into the bot lane here, and then our team was able to defend is like just perfect. So now they can basically stop anyone trying to be, and I can just push for the win.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The
Has destroyed
winning here was insane. You know, we stayed focused against all odds. We just stayed focused. You know, we just pressured in the right areas. We didn't tilt. We didn't spam ping. We didn't type anything toxic in the chat. We just stayed focused, stuck to our game plan. And yeah, you can see that Vladimir said, you know, Jung gap. It's just a good win. So yeah, GG. This was a nice win to get. Keep our 100% win rate. And what rank? I'm not sure. I think we get that 38 LP. We start pushing towards silver with our 100% win rate. So promoted to bronze 3 with 24 LP. GG, well played. And you can even see our team's stats out, like Ornn, yeah, 2-9 and 16. That's pretty good. He's not really a champion that gets kills, but mid lane 5-7 and 3, 6-9 and 9, and then obviously the Nami came in clutch with the 0-5 and 23. So we just report Echo, of course, just being a piece of shit. But yeah, GG, well played.